Alrighty, it's the moment of truth. I got my points part with the condenser finally in the mail. So I'm gonna throw this on, put the coil back on and the battery in, and hopefully that will solve the spark issue with the Simplicity. Alright, so I got the old points assembly off. The one on top here is the old points, and then these are the new ones. I got overexcited and I threw the condenser on the old assembly. Still did not have spark, so the battery is charging right now. It was pretty dead anyway, but I decided just to put the whole new assembly on, and after taking it off of there, I noticed there's some grease, some oil on there. I wouldn't think that'd probably be good for it. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit, but I was having a hard time trying to set the gap for the on the old points here, so I just think they're kind of worn out anyway. I was trying to use a $1 bill to set the gap. That's a terrible idea. I just need to get some feeler gauges. I just don't feel like driving into town to do it. So I'm gonna stick this new stuff on, see what happens. I really need to get some wire because this wire has junctions everywhere that I don't know if they're getting issues, you know, with rust or condensation or anything. This could all be one wire going all the way up to the coil. So I'm not sure why there has to be an extra piece on there, but I don't know. We'll put it on, see what happens. Hopefully this light isn't too bright, but I got the new points assembly in there. I cleaned off the oil off of the block, and then I put the just the frame of the points and everything on there. And I made sure I got both wires in there nice and with good contact. And then I tightened them down. New condenser in there, and I believe I adjusted the points properly. It came with a little piece of paper that acted as a feeler gauge. And this time when I adjusted them, it seemed to actually be working. It kept being loose on the old points, even though I was trying to set them. So I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm just about to try it. I would not think that both the condenser and the coil would fail at the same time. So hopefully it works. If it doesn't work now, then I might just have to get another coil. But I'm actually hoping that I get shocked and this hurts. Nothing. So I got frustrated with the Simplicity not having spark. Just to recap, I put new points and condenser on. I swapped out the coil that was on here with a different one, but the one I put on there is one of those goofy 6-volt and 12-volt ones, and so that might not be working. I did take my electric meter and followed the advice of some of the people that commented on one of these videos about this unit, and it looks like it's getting the 12 volts that it needs, but I think there might be an issue between this wire and the points. So I just ran into town, got some stuff. I got a 12-volt ignition coil that fits a wide variety of applications. I'm hoping maybe that one, if it really is a coil that's bad, I hope that fixes it. I got a new spark plug. This is the old one out of the Simplicity. It's a J19 LM Champion. Got the same one, and I made sure that the threading was the same size so I didn't hit the top of the piston. I got some electrical connectors to clean up some of the wiring on it, as well as 10 feet of red and black wire. I think this is 16 gauge. Maybe 14. I can't remember. I got some cheap tools, some pokey hooky thingies, some cheap wire brushes for cleaning terminals and whatnot. I saw this on the way out. This stuff is the best if you're cleaning anything. And I also got some stuff I didn't need. I'm gonna start by putting this new ignition coil on, as well as putting the new spark plug on. I need to find my gap tool. I need to set the gap on this. But if the new spark plug and new coil don't work, then I'll start digging into the wiring. Okay. So after putting the new coil on and a new spark plug, still no spark. And I came down here and the little, I don't know if you call it a screw or a bolt, whatever it is, screw that these two wires attached to was a little bit loose, so I tightened that. Still no spark. And so I've just been adjusting the points a little bit. I think my gap on my points was huge. So I adjusted it. And I have no idea if you can see that, but it has spark. I don't know how good the spark is though, and I'm afraid to adjust it and lose it again. I feel like the spark is kind of going all over the place. The spark seems to kind of, it doesn't look like a concentrated little bzzz between the two ends there. It kind of like seems like it's just all over the place. I'll do that again. I know that light's on, it's hard to see. So hopefully the adjustment of the points is okay. I don't want to burn anything up, but I might see if it'll start. I have to go get the gas tank, put that back in. Dealing with spark and stuff in my garage, I didn't want the gas tank in here. I'm afraid of fires. But anyway, I gotta put the tank in, spark plug in, and maybe fasten down the coil so it doesn't fall and tug on any of these wires. We'll see if she'll run.